I am Nova.
This is a pen.
He's learning English, Dave.
I am a
Sell me that pen.
I am a pen.
You are a pen.
I am a pen.
I am a pen.
2026, you can be whatever you want to be.
Whatever, yeah, that's
And
right.
you chose to
Identify
be
what
a pen.
you choose to be.
So
It's a pen.
this is obviously a shop. I can see they do servicing here.
Yeah, man.
But it seems like it's more than that. It seems like it's more like a club.
Club lifestyle. Guys who are about my age, you know, maybe a little bit older than you, but in your age bracket, you got guys in their 50s and 60s who grew up around this culture. They got kids, they got families, they like to hang out, they like to talk about cars, they like to smoke cigarettes. That is certainly part of the culture
You
as
know,
well.
the one thing I'll pick up on right away compared to the Western culture
Yeah.
is cars are treated as a phase. At some point, you're told to grow up.
Yeah.
Right? You got a car in your 20s,
Yeah.
you got a family, you get rid of the car, you get the minivan, you get your job, and then you become really boring. But here, you don't grow out of it. You grow into it even more.
Yeah. See how they dress? These are guys who are working guys, and some mechanics, other guys who work on cars.
Every day.
Every day out there. Are they pens as well?
They are pens, yeah. But look at these. See these guys have the style. They got the American style, the hair, and everything else.
I might have to buy some coveralls. I want to fit in. You can't come here and
God, I think you're gonna have to wear them as shorts, dude. I don't know if they got them in your size.
they don't have
quite, but-
15 XL. Is it frowned upon? Like, is it acceptable? It's not like, oh, he's immature, time to grow up. Is that not?
Hell
a
no,
pressure
man. This is a
society?
family thing. You got wives here, you got daughters here, you got kids here. Not at all, man. These guys are proud of their culture. These guys are patriots, too. These guys are proud of being Japanese. These guys have love for Japan. And this is how they express their pride in what they do, man. Through their cars, through their families, their style, and everything else.
It makes me feel like it's okay to not grow up. Because sometimes you feel like, man, at some point, should I get a real job? Should I get rid of these cars? Not in Japan.
No. I want to introduce you to the owner, Mr. Yamaguchi. He's an awesome guy. Yamaguchi-san. 失礼します。お邪魔します。
どうも。
こんにちは。
はい、Mr.
こんにちは。
Yamaguchi.
Dave.
デイブさん。
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
My name is Yamaguchi.
I speaks English.
He
That makes
speaks-
it easy.
I think that's about all you're going to get out of him in the English sphere, but he knows DDE. He's a fan of Steve's POV. Back in the 1990s, the VIP car, VIP car, in Japanese they bippu. Everybody was into VIP cars. He was into that culture, so he started doing VIP car customization. That was the original inspiration in starting his shop, was to sell Sears and other big sedans like that, slamming them on the ground, big wheels, big tires. He was doing Celsiors, Seamas, Crown Majestas, all these big sedans. Any car he customized, anything he made, he sold right away. It was a big, big business back in that time in the 90s. He thought that was going to continue for a long time, but that phase came. Even as it was going downwards, he continued. He kept pushing the VIP cars. He became quite a famous shop for it in that time. In order to pay back all his debt and everything else, he went back to what he was originally doing before he started this, which was tires. After he started paying back some of his debt, he bought his car that he still has today, which is a Mark II. And he started focusing on classic cars. And he was ahead of the curve on classic cars. Really, the classic car boom came in the last 10, 15 years or so. He built it up, and this shop, this place, Bellezza, became associated with cool, classic, custom cars like you see today. He's continued that since that time for about 30 years now. So he also realized at the time that the Japanese market, while it's a good market, it's a limited market. There's not a ton of classic cars. I talked to you a little bit about why classic cars are very hard to keep in Japan, the cost of maintenance, the cost of registration, everything else. What he said, he figured out at that time, he's got to start appealing outside of Japan and other stuff too. So he made some English stickers and put them on Instagram and other places and started getting people from America and Canada, New Zealand and Australia and other places start inquiring with him about some of the stuff that he does. So he started to open up a worldwide market for some of this classic Japanese culture. With the onslaught of all the social media stuff, Instagram and X, Facebook and all that other stuff, it became a whole renewed interest throughout Japan and throughout the world in Japanese classic cars like this. So this little shop here became pretty famous, and he started branding himself much more with a lot of the goods and the other stuff, the apparel and all the other stuff that he's doing right now here. And it's funny, for a guy who was pretty much doesn't speak any English, through putting stuff on Instagram and everything else, has developed a business now selling apparel, accessories, tires, wheels, body kits, and a good part of his business now is not in Japan, it's outside of Japan, selling to these other countries, America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and other places around the world. And that's kind of what Bellezza has developed into now over these years. That's a real abbreviated, simplified version of the history of Bellezza, but that's kind of his roots and where he started from, and where the shop is and why it's gotten fairly well known today.
I have a question. In the USA, a term often used is if you're a real car guy or not. And some people say if you don't work on your car, not a car guy. Some say if you can't drive your car, not a car guy. In his opinion, here in Japan, obviously car culture is huge. Do they define what it means to be a car guy or something that's similar to that question? Can you ask a question like that?
First, he wanted to explain why he's in a wheelchair. Motorcycles was his things when he was young. Bicycles. And when he was young, he had an accident, unfortunately, with a bus on a motorcycle, which cost him his ability to walk and put him in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. But he grew up in this part of Japan where cars and motorcycles, and this was really a big part of the culture, at least in this area of Japan, quite a bit. So, car people, where do they come from? What are they? What makes somebody a car person? And answer to that, it's growing up with things and watching the influence around you of other people, the older people, your father, other people in the community who are into that. But it starts with bicycles, and then it went into motorcycles, and then it went into cars. But it didn't just end there. Then a car, he says, customizing a car. You can't drive a car just as it was made. Making it your own, changing it to the way you like it, developing your style. That's at the heart of car culture. And somebody who loves cars and really passionate about cars like him and all of his friends here are.
With the US market opening up and the fact that with the 25-year rule, Americans can buy these cars now, has that had a positive or a negative effect on car culture here as far as the fact that a lot of the cars are leaving the country?
He doesn't think it's a bad thing at all. In fact, he thinks it's a very positive thing. And the reason for it is, you know, if cars stay in Japan and they can't be registered or they can't be inspected or they're very expensive to keep, and there's a system in place here that kind of pushes people away from classic cars. So in his opinion, if a car has a chance at a second life, meaning outside of Japan, and if people outside of Japan love these cars to a point where they're willing to buy them, ship them, spend the money, take them to their own country, drive them, care for them, he thinks that's a really good thing. More and more people will know about Japanese culture, car culture like this. It'll become more known. He says books, videos, and other stuff don't tell the whole story. Touching it, driving it, feeling it. That's what makes a car lover really appreciate a car. So for him, for a car to sit here and rot and die and get scrapped and everything else, if that car has another chance to continue its life for a long time in another place and people are gonna love it, he thinks that's a fantastic thing and a great way to share Japanese car culture with other countries.
Oh, look at this guy. Dude, give me a little spinner. Oh, that's sick.
I love it, man. And you're looking pretty sharp yourself there, young man.
Hold the camera for a second. I went
yeah.
full.
Holy cow.
Authentic, so we actually.
You are full Japanese style now, yeah. You just, hey Dave, I do notice one part that's not up to par.
I know.
Sorry.
We're shoe shopping.
We'll have to frame it from your knees up.
Right,
the boots.
A lot of like Converse style shoes.
Converse.
Sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm an old man. These shoes are really comfortable. I used to wear a lot more cooler shoes, and then I just was like, man, when you're traveling 25 days a month, the real test is they sit like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. There you go.
I need a
There
cigarette.
you got it. You need a cigarette?
Yeah, cigarette.
What? He's gonna show you the real way to do it. Watch. Heels gotta be down. You see? That's it. That's Japanese.
Pass me a cigarette.
Unko zawari.
うんこ座り
Unko zawari.
Oh.
Unko means to take a.
うんこ
He's a
This is
pen.
Japanese. This is a
I
pen.
am a pen
Yeah, pen.
I am a pen
Well, I mean, that's what you're saying. Those are your words.
Yeah, nice.
So why do they sit like this?
This is a Japanese style sitting, especially if you're a little bit of a tough guy. You sit like that. Unko zawari. Hold God damn it. Can you do it, Dave? Get that butt down. You
That's
got.
as far as I'm gonna go.
You know where this comes from?
No Energy
Energy?
NG. No good.
Oh,
no good.
Why do they? So can you ask them why they do this? Like,
So, well, because unko zawari, so you know the traditional Japanese toilets are just holes in the ground, right? Have you ever seen those ones? So to take a dump in those, you gotta get down into this position. Don't take a dump right there, okay? Please.
I'm just stretching.
There you go. Oh yes. Very Japanese.
Very Japanese. Why do you have so many?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Steve, where did you take us?
We call this the dangerous one.
Oh yeah, you walked by the
You
shit.
got that? That's gonna hurt.
So this is his car.
This is Yamaguchi's car. This is the car he was talking about just now in the interview with him.
15年弱ぐらい
About 25 years ago, he purchased this car. This is what's referred to as a Kaido racer style. One of the things you notice about these cars a lot are the massive over fenders. And that is to stand out, man. It is to make the car stand out and make it wider. 12 inches, 10 inches wide.
And why is it that this is an oil cooler? Is that what we figured out?
This is an oil cooler, but Most of the cases, they're not true oil coolers, they're dummies. It's just a look. Reason being is this, if you were driving and you took a rock in here and there was truly oil in there, you'd lose all your oil and you'd be in trouble. But this is something that you see on a lot of the cars from this generation.
So in Japanese car culture, is form over function more prevalent than function over form?
On real race cars in the day, back on Haposkas and others, they actually had external oil coolers that were functional like this. In reality, running these long hoses like this purposefully into the grille or into a dummy headlight is something that you see quite a bit of here.
It's pretty cool looking.
It's very cool
unique.
looking.
We should do that on an exotic car. Do that on a Huracan or a McLaren.
ランボルギーニとかにこういうダミーのクーラーつけたらどう？似合う？
似合わない。
Sorry, not gonna fly with these guys. You know what though? He said he just thought about it for a minute. He'd love to see that actually on a Huracan
か
or
っ
something
こいい
like
か
that.
っこ悪いは別にして。
Cool or not cool, whatever it is, just to see somebody with the balls to do
Done.
it.
I'll do it.
彼はやりたいです。
Ah.
You'd be the first one in the entire world to put a dummy oil cooler on a front.
Do you
of a
think
Huracan.
so?
That's what he's saying. He hasn't seen it anywhere, and this guy would know.
So we could do like a little cool like Japanese themed supercar build and add
Yeah.
some of these elements that's never been done in a supercar. And the audience might hate it, and that's okay. They don't like the roof scoop on the NSX, but guess what? They're wrong.
Standing out, being different. That's what it is. Look at all the different little details.
Yeah, the star on the headlight.
It's not about a clean car. It's not about pretty and pristine. Doesn't matter, man. This is all part of the patina of the car.
I've noticed that it's not about having the perfect conditioned car. And you mentioned it earlier, it's about personality.
Yeah, rust is a good thing, not a bad thing in his
な
opinion.
直さないです。
He won't even fix the rust that's on the car.
So I got rusty knees too.
Mr. Kato said the same thing. He doesn't even clean his cars. It's not about cleaning it. It's just about how it looks and about the style.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I'm the same way in the fact that I like driving cars. I don't care if it's clean. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, if it's looking like a complete pile of garbage and needs to be like, you know, rinsed off, but like
Yeah.
you won't see me making sure my car is perfect.
Yeah.
Just want to drive it. That's why the Squadra course right now it's getting some work done, but it's paint chipped, it's all banged up.
Now, Dave, he actually drives this car. Even with his wheelchair, he's adapted this car to be able to drive with a wheelchair.
Oh, I see hand controls.
Nice, huh?
これがアクセルです。
That's his accelerator right there.
で、押すとブレーキです。
And when you push it forward, that's his brake.
Oh!
It's a Japan thing, but so he didn't develop it himself, but he adapted it to this car for this car.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, you know, when there's a problem or a challenge, overcome it. There's always a solution.
Yeah.
But it's your mindset that will prevent you from actually following that solution.
Can't drive a car with a clutch, obviously. That's something different. But to make it an automatic car, it's not about I can't do it. It's about how can I do it? How can I enjoy it? This is his new project here. This is a drift car. He's setting this car up to be able to drift,
Wow.
even in a
ワン
wheelchair.
ハンドコントロール。
Well, and what is this, Steve?
This is a Toyota Cresta GX81. He has a rear LSD, a locking differential in here, and set up completely to drift. Check out how they set this thing up in order to be able to use the parking brake on the car right there. They set up that handle with that cylinder to push up against where the normal parking brake would have been on the car. So when you push this black button right here, it'll allow that car now to slide like it is. This would be the equivalent of this by pushing this button right here.
スティーブさん、ちょっとアクセルブンブンってやってください。
Very impressive, huh?
So
Even
for
with the wheelchair.
brake, he can off throttle, push a button, and push forward.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
プッシュブレーキ。
And has he drifted this car yet?
もうドリフトしているんですかこれで
まだ1年なんですけど、
ええ
できるようになりました。
できるよね Yeah, he's been doing it for about a year and he's gotten pretty good, he said.
You want to do a donut right here?
ここでドーナツドリフトぜひお願いします
狭いです。
A little too narrow in here to do, but
できます。
he says if he had a little more room in here, he'd be able to do donuts, no problem with this car.
That's really cool. And what's
Wow.
neat is like, you know, a car like this isn't some big $200,000-$300,000 car. You could build this car and enjoy it and have fun. It's not about what it costs.
No, man.
That's right away I noticed it's not about the money value here.
Not
no
at
one's
all.
flexing about how much my car costs.
Zero. There's none of that here, man. There's nothing about how much I paid for this or how much I paid for that or how many hundreds of thousands it is. There's none of that in this group of guys at all.
Oh, hey, come here. Closer. Closer. It's too close. Back it up a little bit. We're about to go for a drive. Before we do that, fun little fact. You might already know, but I want to show you specifically when we mention this, what we're talking about. This is a 300ZX or ZX, depending on where you live. Take special note of the headlights. Lamborghini Diablo uses the same headlight, but they have a little carbon strip up here to cover that name right there. Nissan. So if you want to own basically a cheap Diablo, you buy a cheap 300 ZX. Now this one's got a wide body kit, it's pretty sick. It's a fixer-upper, and that's okay. If you love cars and you love this genre of car, I'm sure somebody other watching would buy this and completely restore it. I don't think he sells cars here. I think he just keeps them, collects them, and then services them. But never say never, maybe hit him up. I'd love to see one of you guys take a car like this and revive it, because this is what I grew up loving. It's a 300s. Never had one, but it's a diamond in the rough. So we're taking this, the Ken Mary.
The guy's giving me the keys to this car.
Why is it called a Ken Mary?
Don't test me fully on the history, but what I understand was back in the day, the promotion to sell more things was kind of appeal to an American style type of thing. Ken and Mary, very American style names. I believe in the ads back then, it was a white guy and a white girl, Ken and Mary, that they used to promote a car called the Ken Mary. Again, why, all the history behind it, why, I don't know. I think it was a marketing thing and that, but this is an iconic car. It was the next in the Skyline generation to my car, the Hakosuka, which is over there. You got a Hakosuka right there, the first car. That is a Hakosuka. Here's the Ken Mary. And then came, I believe, this is the next generation, the Japan. So those are the 3 original generations of the Nissan Skyline. Ken Mary, I haven't driven one before, and the guy said, here, take mine, drive it. So me and you are gonna drive in this car.
The wide body.
It is very wide.
So
check this out.
This kit, is this a homemade kit or is this a purchased kit?
Most of these are homemade, man. Most of
That's
these guys
cool.
totally homemade these things. They got their own FRP, fiberglass things. They cut them, they fit them to the bodies. You can see it's riveted. And it's not about clean, it's not about beautiful, it's not about pretty with these guys. It's, in fact, I don't think they like polished, pretty stuff. They prefer it a little dirty, a little rusty, a little beat up looking like
That
the way
makes
it
2
is.
of us.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Just
man.
a little bit dirty.
A little bit dirty.
Oh yeah.
Right there, that is dirty, dude. And I can only imagine how cool that's gonna sound.
To buy one of these, if you want to buy a cool collector car, that's what I'm watching.
Yeah.
What's the market like on these compared to like a 32 or 33 or 34?
They've gone up quite a bit significantly as well, but they're nothing in the range in most cases like those cars. These can be bought a lot more reasonable. I just think it might be harder to find these cars because there's less of them, and the guys, you can see the love and the passion for them. I don't think these guys are necessarily looking to sell their cars very fast, but
20 grand? All right, this is cool. What's this?
this is a Hakosuka. This is a Hakosuka just like my car. This is not a real GTR. A lot of guys made them look like GTRs, and so this has got the badges, but it's a beautiful car. He fully restored himself. We got next to it the Ken Mary, really crazy customized Ken Mary, and over there we have a long nose custom car, very, very Kaido racing style as well.
I noticed that Kato did the same things with his headlights in his Ken Mary.
It's a very popular way to design it. Yeah, they put these, I believe they're Laurel headlights that they put into a Skyline and give it that look and angle them that way purposely.
Cool.
So me and you are driving in the Ken Mary, man.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
So this is what they do on weekends. They all get together, they smoke, they have
Yep.
families, and then they drive.
Go out and drive, stop at a parking area, probably have some more smoking, have some drinks, have that, and come on back or go home, and that's a nice Sunday afternoon for a lot of these guys.
Before someone says it, this is not a kid's channel, so if someone's smoking a cigarette or I joke about it, grow up. We don't make these videos for children, this makes these videos for adults. In fact, we have more people over 65 watching than under 18. If you want your kids to watch it, that's on you. We do not make videos for children. And with that, let's go.
Slow.
Did you beat people with that thing?
I don't know. He's going to be traffic director today, I believe.
He's
for
a
us.
personality.
Yes, he is.
Oh my goodness, look at the seat. Watch that door, 'cause that paint is pretty. So this car is built, what, 70s, early 70s?
This is probably a 74, 75, something in that range.
With power windows, tape deck.
Yeah, cassette deck. That's pretty cool.
It's a lap belt.
Lap, of course.
No headrests, no Hans device. You got brake fluid, warning light is on. We have low fuel, we have a door lock.
Chotomate. Oh, I gotta get my driver's license. Chotomate!
Chotomate! Chotomate! You need an international driver's license here. I don't ever bring mine, I don't really care. Steve follows the rules. In fact, Steve is very polite and courteous, and I'm trying to level myself, but I'm still willing to break the law for you guys, also because I'm lazy. You're Hollywood.
Huh?
Your nickname is Hollywood.
Harry.
Hollywood.
Hi, yeah.
That's you.
Whoa, okay.
Shout out to Hollywood, who gave me a cigarette and taught me how to squat. Well, you guys want authentic car content with real car people. Pretty sure we found that. Oh, hell yeah.
Just look at that thing, dude. How cool is that?
Well, these custom switches.
Back lamp. I don't know. I'd like to find his horn. I'm sure he's got a pretty cool horn in here.
By the way, you need to wear those sunglasses right there, too.
Do I? Should I put him on?
I think so. I think you want to go full throttle. Those It would seem that those who ask the question, are you a real car guy, or accuse you of not being a real car guy, probably aren't car guys. It's not about presenting something, it's about what you feel in your heart.
Yes!
Oh, the shift knob.
Isn't that great? So Japanese, man.
No, I am a car guy. I've loved cars since I was 14 or 15. Do I do my own work on them? No. I don't love doing that. I understand it, but I don't enjoy the process. I love driving. I love meeting people. I love being out there. I struggle filming parked cars. I do it to document it for you guys. What I love is being on the road. No destination, covering miles. It's my favorite part about this channel. And right now, I'm about to do that.
Scraping's part of this life, man.
The suspension's basically non-existent. It's
Non-existent.
essentially just like an F1 car.
I love this, man. This is so cool. Cruising classic cars like this, America here, whatever it is, there's something different about it. The different vibe, the smells, the sounds, carburetors.
It's just passion. It's not performance. These cars aren't fast. You're not gonna run a sub-7 on the Nürburgring. That's what I'm looking for right now. It's so unique to the personality. Like the fact that there is a 10 mil right here.
Just in
Sorry, a
case.
10 and a 12. Just right there. That's last days. The horns are amazing.
That's a Cape Mary.
Oh. And with this crazy camber, Steve is basically driving a boat right now to keep it straight.
Completely, man. It's all over them. And these tires, remember, they're wide as almost they are.
Oh, it's Hollywood.
Eh.
ランプ、あ、OK。
大丈夫ですか？
ETC OK。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Toll roads.
Oh.
My Japanese is getting really good.
You're getting much.
The pointing helps. Is there a horn on this thing? Because the horn's the best
I
part.
asked him. I can't find
Sometimes
the horn.
on a stock-
There's got to be another button somewhere where his horn is. I just don't want to start pushing things that I don't know quite where they are.
We got a choke. We got a lighter for the cigarettes.
Of course they have lighter for the cigarettes. They got a well-used ashtray in these
Oil
too.
temp. I'm not sure what those are for.
God, dude, I have a feeling those are just some old type of tuning type things on these cars.
In the back seat, just in case we have a carburetor tester over here. Spare bell case in and brings the F12.
Highway time.
On the highway in these things?
Highway. Oh,
The car is literally bottoming out on the road because there's these huge divots from all the heavy trucks driving on this over the years. This thing is slammed.
oh, he's gonna tunnel blast.
What's it doing?
Nice.
So a big part of the culture is these basically a
Parking
truck
areas,
stop,
truck stop parking areas.
And there's food here, so we'll go check out some of the cuisine. I love Hollywood.
He's great.
Everyone has a personality. You put the camera on them, they're dancing around, they're enjoying themselves. At least for me,
Those are for you. I think they're gonna look great on you.
when in Rome. We made it to the rest stop. Everyone is having so much fun. They're so excited to be on camera with you guys watching. So please take a minute, leave a positive comments. They'll be watching the videos using Translate, and they'd love to hear what you guys think of their cars and what you really enjoy about this video so far. So if you could do me a favor and give some love for the boys. They don't do this. They don't bring foreigners in, especially Westerners, in to show them and expose their car culture. But I'm fully embracing it. I got the sunglasses, I got the coveralls. And definitely gotta do that to a supercar. So this is a lot like they have these in America, obviously Buc-ee's, and obviously in Europe and areas like that. A big rest stop's common for people that are traveling to pull in.
Yeah.
You can buy fuel here, lunch. But again, this isn't just typical fast food. They have proper meals here. I see what appears to be some sort of like a barbecue restaurant option here. There's a fluffy kitchen that has crepes, cookies.
I don't know, man. Let's go see. I haven't been to this particular parking area before, but it's a pretty nice one. Beautiful bathrooms, by the way. It's not like
They
American
are
truck
beautiful.
stuff. If you walk in here, you'd be surprised at how clean and well kept it is here. Oh my God.
It's Japanese crow.
Biggest crow I've ever seen in my life. Right here, since this is kind of an agricultural area and everything else, this is where they actually have local vegetables here available that you can buy here at the service area. So
It's a fresh market.
Yep.
And look at these strawberries, they look beautiful. Now, in the food here, is herbicides and pesticides and GMOs part of the culture, or is it more?
No, it's definitely less of the culture. I can't say to what degree or whatnot.
But look how
definitely
beautiful those are.
Those are beautiful strawberries. Oh my God, they smell.
I've never smelled strawberries that good before. Too bad I'm not healthy, we wouldn't eat some carbs.
Let's go eat some bad stuff.
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
No, Wagyu, Wagyu.
Not Wagyu. Wagyu.
So at a gas station restaurant, you can get Wagyu. You don't see that in the US.
You see it at my place.
That's right.
Basically, this is free tea, free water. This is something really cool.
Japan is living in the future.
Isn't that great? Look at that.
Cheers.
I got the cheers to you. Did you get the green tea?
Yeah.
I went brown. Japanese bakeries are really cool. They make delicious, delicious breads. If you look at some of these, the strawberry stuff and everything else, put on the tray exactly what you want. You go up and you check out, but you see the variety of different things. Look at
Pain de chocolat. When you lived here, did you gain a bunch of weight?
No, I got thinner. You don't eat as much because you're moving all the time. You're on trains, you're walking, and the portion sizes are smaller.
Okay, so this is like a gas station meal here in Japan. We have some noodles and some chicken or pork, chicken karaage, which is fried chicken, it's phenomenal, and a Coke. What's really interesting here, there's no Diet Coke, there's no Coke Zero. It's full fat Coke, and it's not popular to consume. Like, we go to a gas station, the beverage shelves, it's mostly like green teas, things like that, Red Bulls, and then coffee. Surprisingly, Japan's a big coffee culture. But I'm gonna enjoy my little lunch real quick and get back on the road. Now, the obvious conversation is, well, why don't we bring this to America and Canada? Why can't we bring food culture, the calmness, the quality of selection? I think we're too far gone. I think our expectations around flavor and palate, speed, profit margin, you know, big corporations, I think the best solution is go see Steve at his restaurant or come to Japan. I mean, really, we don't have this food culture in the US and Canada. It's all quick serve fast food. You either have really bad fast food option or a sit down restaurant. You don't have the in between where you can grab a bento box that's delicious from a 7-Eleven or something like this.
Even the fast food is not really like unhealthy type of fast food. It's kind of well-made type of fast food, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like they're back there preparing food from, I saw the chickens being cut out, like not live, but like dicing up the chicken breast and all that. They're not bringing in Cisco frozen food options.
Now I want to show you a couple other cool things in this parking lot before we get back to these guys. I just saw something over here. Here you go. This is, I believe, another that square body R30, R31, 4-door, Skyline.
Is that his?
R31, R31. This is his car, yeah, R31 house, right here. Manual transmission, hardtop. Look, there's no post. You put the windows down, it's wide open.
Oh, that's
Completely
cool.
Very rare R31 Skyline that we just found here.
It literally is in perfect condition.
Beautiful.
How old is this, Steve?
This is a 1987, but this model started in 1985. Davey's gonna show you inside real quick. Manual transmission.
Oh, that's so crazy.
The beauty of this car? No post, no pillar on here, which makes this car very, very rare. You don't see many of them. Most cars that are 4-doors, you're gonna have a hard pillar, a hard post.
Yeah, how'd they get with that
It's
from
wide
a,
open.
I mean, they did it, but
Engineering perspective?
yeah, it's too bad that's there because that'd be fully open, hey?
That is beautiful, man.
That's wild.
Oh, they could take that off.
Oh my goodness, they thought of everything. That's so cool. Ask them if it impresses the ladies.
女性に人気ですか？ナンパできますか？この車で。
もう私オールド。エルダマンね。
Too old, he said.
Oh, no.
1 years.
He's 61.
Good for him. I love that a 61-year-old is still embracing the car culture, the old cars and
He was 20 years old when this car was made. So, very cool.
nostalgia. Is he with us?
Yeah, he's part of our crew.
Oh, I thought it was a random car. it's all wave, not like what the f you filming me for? So in this car community, in this car culture, is there much talking about people's cars, the quality, what they can and can't afford?
There's really not, man. I don't see it. I mean, I'm sure there is to some degree. You see it more with builders, guys who build cars a lot. No matter in America, even here, everybody's got, you know, that guy doesn't know what he's doing, that. You even get a little bit of it here in Japan. I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist, it does. That guy knows what he's doing, that guy doesn't know what he's doing. Everybody's got their own thing, I can build it better. But not to the degree that I feel it is in America where, you know, it's a lot of that stuff where, yeah, that guy doesn't know what he's doing or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Every tuning shop, every car builder, every garage, especially in Los Angeles, they all hate each other.
there's very few people talk good about each other, it seems like, you know, if anything. But here, I don't know. I think if you have something bad to say here, maybe it's just more of you shut your mouth and don't say it as much. You know, and maybe that's more of what it is. Maybe they think it, but maybe they don't say it as much. There's a police car, look at that. Undercover.
Is that cop?
An undercover cop. Do you see that? With the they have these things that they pop up over through their thing. It's hidden, and then they open up this thing, and the red light, and the light comes up, and it pops up.
Maybe we'll get a Steve POV police pullover video.
Oh, you'll love that, won't you?
Back there.
Did you see it? Really?
Yeah, championship white.
Oh my God! Jesus. Hollywood!
Is Hollywood's car?
This is Hollywood. I think this is Hollywood.
You don't want to be in debt to Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
He's smiling now.
He wanted to send a message to people. You know, maybe people are looking, you know, the guy's in a wheelchair, and, you know, he says life takes different routes. You never know what's going to happen, what could happen. There are people born with disabilities. There are people through an accident like his case who wound up with a disability. But he really wanted to send a message to people all over the world that a disability doesn't mean that life's over. He says for him, this is his life now, but it hasn't stopped him from doing things. It hasn't become an excuse, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's actually become an opportunity. He looks at it in a way to enjoy life in different ways. There's certainly things he can't do, but there's a hell of a lot of things that he can do. He's drifting now. He's learning how to drift in a car. He goes out, he still cruises, he still has motorcycles, and he brings other kids and young people and older people here in Japan together, brings them out to tracks and different circuits, and shows them that life's not over because you have a handicap or a disability, that there's many things you can do. So stop thinking about all the things you can't do and start thinking about all the things you can do, and look at life that way, and to be positive about things. And that's the way he's approached life, and he's a very happy guy and a successful guy, and I think an inspiration for a lot of people who may have some disabilities as well.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give
That's
up.
it. Never give up.
Who got there, Steve?
Dude, so he has a whole stack of these on his desk, and I was wondering what it was before. These are Japanese little memo books, right, and stuff. In here, the different customers who've come here from all over the world, throughout Japan and other places, he has them take a picture and put their memories into a book so that he remembers and can honor their time, and they can be part of his life going forward. Thank you so much. I can't wait to visit. Come to Japan next time. He takes pictures, he cuts them out, he makes this little scrapbook or diary perhaps from it. Thank you so much for being such a rad person. I hope to see you again in the future. Love from Georgia. You got people from all over the world here who've come here. Thank you for having us. You've been so kind. We love seeing you. This is for him. This is inspiration. This is stuff that makes him happy. He has books and books stacked on his desk over there with tons of things like this. This is fantastic. And what he wanted to say was, everybody's welcome to come here, but he's not. He wants everybody to have a special time here. He doesn't want just people to show up and feel like they have to buy stuff or do anything. He wants everybody to come here. Every single person who comes here to have a special
opportunity and a special experience. So what he requests is if you did want to come here to his place, to write him on Instagram a message first, make sure that they're open, make sure that they're here, and tell him he will welcome you with open arms, but just not for people to just show up, because he just doesn't want it to be a shop where anybody just comes and goes. He wants to provide a special experience here for you. So that was a message from him. He'll probably have you put your name into this book as well. So nice guy.
And if you want to buy something cool from merch, go to their Instagram.
Yeah.
So we'll put a link in the description, or just search their Instagram. Take a screenshot right now, you guys watching that. You'll find them online. You can make some purchases online. And they have some really cool stuff. In fact, before we go out and drive the cars, I think you and I need to make sure we're looking at the part. And I think I see something with my name on it right there. We gotta go full authentic on the Dickies.
Size, Dave.
That's huge.
Dude, they got you. That's gonna fit you right there. Nice. Cool.